you a story, and I think it's so humbling for all of the viewers watching.
Okay.
During the time of COVID,
Yeah.
in March of 2020,
Yeah.
life was very, very uncertain. And I graduated from college in December of 2019.
Okay.
And my original goal was I wanted to work in January, February, and March to save money. And I wanted to use that money that I saved to backpack Europe. Right? I wanted to travel to Europe.
To Europe? Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
because our family
that's what I was
members and
trying.
friends
That's what I
and-
thought you said.
Yeah. And in March of 2020, we all knew what happened.
Yeah.
Right?
COVID.
And New York City, this
Yeah.
this borough,
Yeah.
was the main epicenter, right?
Yeah.
It was one of
It
the
was.
most dense places ever.
I couldn't.
Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just tweak your body, your mind. Baby, you
This is how we're gonna start. What's going on,
Alrighty.
YouTube? Welcome back to another video from TM University. And here with me today, I have the big Chris in the house. Today is more or less like a reunion day. I haven't seen Chris for the past 5 years.
Gosh,
So it's my
5
pleasure,
years.
you know, to introduce to you the big Chris, the CEO.
Hey,
What's
how's
up?
it going, everyone? What's going on, TM? It's been
Nothing
a
much, my brother.
it's been a hot minute. It's been a long time.
I know, right?
Yep, we're currently in Captain Tilley's Park
Okay,
in Jamaica, Queens.
okay.
Jamaica High School is right over there. We're not that far away also from St. John's University.
Wow.
And St. John's has a pretty good basketball
Okay.
team.
Yeah, yeah.
and
Basketball
J. Cole
team. Yeah.
went there, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Wait a minute, is this ice?
yeah, it is ice, but it's very, very thin ice though, so you don't want to step on it.
May I have to call 911?
Yeah. Seems
Wow.
like some people were kind of having a little bit of fun and they were putting some trash cans
like in
on the
boats?
ice. But
Wow.
yeah, but here is absolutely beautiful. I've been here for about, I would say, 18 years now.
18?
18 years, ever
Like
since.
a little baby when you got here.
Yeah, I would say close to 19 years actually. I've been here since I was 6 years old.
Wow.
And well, actually over 19 years. I'm about to be 26.
What's up, Papa?
So,
You
Wait.
will be misguided.
Wait, let me see this.
be careful. You want me to?
Because I'm proud, you know. I do roll because I'm proud.
Yeah,
And you do photo for what?
for you too.
I do roll because I'm proud.
Oh, I know, I got you. Good luck with that, man, bro.
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
But it's total happen. Loyal. Loyal happen.
Yeah,
Look, that's all. Y'all recording a YouTube video?
yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta subscribe to the channel, man, right away. You wanna subscribe right now? TM University.
What?
TM University, one word, no space. TM University.
University.
Yeah, and you see yourself tomorrow morning.
And it's up and coming too.
Yeah.
Hi.
All right, good luck, my brother.
Right here?
Good luck, man, thanks. I appreciate that. So back to what you were saying. You say you've been living here since like 18 years ago?
I would actually have to correct that. I would say 19 years. I'm gonna be 26 in a couple of weeks.
Wait a minute, you serious, Chris?
I'm serious.
You don't look
Starting-
26 though.
Starting to get old. How old do you think I look?
You look, I would say, with this weight dropped, I would say you look 21.
21. Wow,
Yeah.
that's really, really good.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. You're so serious. Come on, look at me. Hey, look at me. Hi. Happy holiday. Hey. You look 21, man, bro.
Thank you, bro. I
Yeah.
appreciate you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, when I shave, I may even look 18, 19.
It doesn't matter. Even younger people have more beards. Look at me, I don't have beards, man.
Yeah.
It's a choice.
That's true.
Because
That's
when I
true.
do keep my beards, it's just, a little bit scratchy, and I don't like that.
Yeah.
I like the clean, shave,
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. It's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
So, if you want to, we could do some.
Did you go to Jamaica High School?
I actually didn't. I actually went to St. Mary's High School, and
Charter school? Or?
it was a Catholic high school
Yeah.
in Long Island,
Wow.
and
For the rich people.
I mean, honestly, my mom really took
That responsibility.
in making sure that I had a good education. Yeah,
Plus, you went to Baruch too, right?
yeah.
Wow.
And Baruch was free
One
for
of
me.
the-
I'm grateful.
Free
Yes.
on scholarship?
Yeah,
Wow.
on scholarship, but also on financial aid as well.
Oh,
Yeah. My mom worked super hard. If you want to, I wouldn't recommend this for the audience, but we're doing it for y'all. Let's trespass on Jamaica High School a little
Jamaica
bit,
High School.
you know. So, this is the beautiful high school right here. It's very iconic.
Wow.
Yeah.
I like the landscape though.
Yeah, the landscape is absolutely,
This is quite unusual in
Astonishing.
New York though.
yeah,
The-
it is. And for a high school too, it's so well kept. You got the squirrel chilling with the acorn over there.
No. They're probably having their home Christmas or New Year.
Exactly. What I like to do is I like to actually scoot up over here. If you can.
Get on top. I'll try.
Here the
Big
views are
trees.
absolutely beautiful.
I know. I like the view though. And today's weather is, I don't know, it's super perfect.
It is perfect.
It's not too cold and it's not,
Yeah. So if you want, you have the grand landscape all around.
wow. This is beautiful, man.
It is.
This is beautiful.
It's astonishing.
It's beautiful. Is it like a public school or
Yes.
public, right?
Yeah, so this is a public school. It's a public high school. They have a swimming team, a track and field team, and a football team here. I think they have tennis as well.
So
But
how far is Jamaican Estate from here?
Jamaica Estates, I would say by walking,
Yeah.
maybe a good 15 to 20 minute walk.
Wow, from here?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, from here.
Whose bike is that?
I'm not sure,
We zoom.
but this is pretty iconic. The Jamaica High School symbol right here. Logo. A lot of people don't know this, but one of the Spider-Man movies was actually filmed at Jamaica High School. A lot of
Oh,
people
really?
don't know that. Yeah.
Wow. This is iconic then.
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
They gotta fix the time though.
Showing 9 o'clock.
Showing
nine.
9:10.
And it's just
9:09.
after 3 right now.
Yep.
Drug
yeah, this
free
is beautiful.
school zone. Big Chris.
Yes, sir.
How many airplane can you fly right now?
Oh, how many
jets?
airplanes or jets can I
because
fly?
I see your hat.
Oh,
That's from your company you work for, right?
no, it actually isn't. I have a Boeing hat,
Okay.
but it got too scratched up, so I had to throw it away, unfortunately. But my friend actually got me this as a Christmas present,
Wow.
and it says "to fly,"
Wow.
kind of like I'm too cool for school, right? So
Oh, yeah, I got the two fly. That's flashy, right?
Yeah.
Swaggy.
swaggy, exactly.
Ah.
But
Wait, was this building built in 1925 or
I think it was, yeah,
1925?
classic building. It's beautiful.
It's huge.
Yeah. And after right across, we have Thomas Edison High School.
I know that one.
Yeah.
I heard that one a lot.
Hmm.
Then other one that I do hear a lot when I was in New York is Francis Lewis.
Yeah, Francis Lewis. Yeah.
Said the people, the students over there, they're crazy.
Mhm. They crazy. So, yeah. But, bro, how's everything
Well, life
been
is
like
good.
with you?
You see what I'm doing now? It's my new life right now, and
That's
I'm loving
amazing.
it. Hopefully everything works out fine, you know.
You know what was one of my favorite videos?
Which one?
You giving out
Oh, the Thanksgiving. Oh.
to the homeless. That's what's up, bro.
Thank you.
Honestly.
You know, I was just at home, you know, they gave me the turkey from church. I'm like, at first I wanted to give it to my neighbor, right? Then I look, I'm like, come on. My neighbor, I don't want to say they're already rich, but food is not their problem. They can afford whatever they want. I'm
Yeah.
like, how can I make use of this? In my mind, the idea like, why don't you cook it and give it to the homeless? Because where I live, there are a lot of homeless, you know, because in Oklahoma, weed is legalized.
Yes.
And abuse of drugs on people, because you see a lot of people on the street, white people, black people,
Yeah.
you know, fucked up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was like, well, let me bless these people. Somebody blessed me with turkey, so cook it and bless other people too.
Paying it forward.
And
That's
you know,
what
I
it's all
did,
about.
you know, and it was nice.
Yeah.
You know, I like the impression that I get from them. Yeah, you know, there was one lady I gave to, so like, oh, if it wasn't, not me, but he said if it wasn't that he wouldn't have something to eat. And I'm like, is this US? But it is what it is. It is what it is.
Yeah.
And there's still gonna be more to come, my brother.
There's still more to come.
Yeah, more to come.
This is only
just-
the beginning.
Yeah.
The sun is
over time-
shining. It's a
over
beautiful
time-
day.
Might go to Africa, South America, and just, you know, just to help people, because I feel like, you know, my being alive today is worth more just than taking care of myself, you know.
Yeah, it's about taking care of
the
others.
people. Yeah.
It's about serving others, and
Yeah.
and that's so humbling too,
It is.
because at the end of the day, you remember what you're here to do.
To do, yeah. And that's what we here, all of us. That's what we're here to do.
Yeah,
But it might just take time for every one of us to realize that.
Yeah.
I wasn't like this 4 or 5 years ago, man. Because 4 or 5 years I was being selfish. I want to do this. I want to get this. And I've heard people say this a lot, which I'm beginning to find that it's true. They say if you want to get what you want, you have to help a lot of
others.
people.
Yeah, it's
Once
true.
the more people you help, true story. I was at the Starbucks yesterday, right? I saw the guy. You know the Starbucks at Jamaica Van Week.
Yeah.
Very close to the Planet Fitness.
Yes.
Because I went to the gym just to work out. So I was like, well, let me grab coffee or something to just eat. So while I was talking to the guy, I saw in front of his shirt says a nurse manager, and I know what nurse manager means. So I'm like, oh, you're the big shot here. He was like, oh, come on, man. He's from the Caribbean. So we got talking, you know. We got talking, and I'm like, oh, I grabbed my own coffee. I'm like, oh, he's gonna pay for it. I was just joking. You understand? They was like, yeah, I got some. I'm like, no, I'm just joking. My mind, if he says he can't pay for mine, I will pay for whatever he buys.
Of course.
You know, but he took that responsibility and he paid for my coffee. You know, so in that sense, I look at life, I'm like, sometimes all it just needs for you is just to say hi and try to help other people. You never know. You might be thinking you want to help them, but they might be they want to help you in return.
100%.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you a story, and I think it's so humbling for all of the viewers watching.
Okay.
During the time of COVID,
Yeah.
in March of 2020,
Yeah.
life was very, very uncertain. And I graduated from college in December of 2019.
Okay.
And my original goal was I wanted to work in January, February, and March to save money. And I wanted to use that money that I saved to backpack Europe. Right? I wanted to
do
travel
what?
to Europe.
To Europe? Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
because I have family
Yeah, that's what I was
members in
trying to.
France.
That's what I
and-
thought you said.
Yeah. And in March of 2020, we all knew what happened,
Yeah.
right?
COVID.
And New York City,
Yeah.
this borough,
Yeah.
was the main epicenter, right?
Yeah.
It was one of the
Almost.
most dense places
Bro,
ever.
I couldn't watch a video, man.
Everyone was
After
catching
2 years.
COVID.
After 2 years, did you see this video about Elmo's Hospital?
No, I don't want to see it.
Bro, after 2 years, I finally got the
So
courage.
sad.
I watched it this year. Yeah, I couldn't watch it. They said they were just packing people, putting them in the freezer, and I'm like, damn. So back to your story.
Yeah, so and that's so sad, man. But
No.
I remember during that time, life was very, very uncertain, right? I wanted to travel because I never had the chance to study abroad. I wasn't able to travel.
Wow.
I remembered staying in my home for 3 weeks.
By
3
yourself?
weeks. I was with my roommate who was around my age, but he was very, very introverted. So he was in his room.
Wow.
And I remember I was so depressed. So depressed. Like, I was watching YouTube videos. If you want, we could cross here. I could show you the park. I was watching YouTube videos.
That was when YouTube blew up.
Yeah.
Blew up.
Yeah.
YouTube, Zoom,
I
video calls.
I would never recommend this to anyone.
Wow.
I felt so off. My whole schedule was backwards, bro. I would go to
What do you
sleep
mean?
at 5 a.m. and wake up at 3 p.m. Seriously.
No, because there's nowhere to go.
I'm like
Because
this.
you watch YouTube all day.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
but it really, really messed you up, right? Because, like, imagine going to sleep when the birds are chirping
Yeah.
and waking up an hour before the sun sets.
I will have.
You feel terrible.
I will have the remorse of like, God, man. Some people are working. I'm sleeping
Yeah.
during the day, but there's no. Everywhere was shut down. You understand?
And I
So-
felt so sad. And I'm going to tell you what helped me.
Yeah.
What helped me was when I was on my LinkedIn
Okay.
and I saw so many people on LinkedIn losing jobs. Losing internships, losing full-time offers that they worked so hard for.
Well, but
And-
mind you, everywhere was shutting down.
Everywhere was shutting down. People were losing their job, instability.
Yeah.
Some people were losing their minds. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Right? And I remember I just asked myself, I'm like, okay, let me take the time to get out of my own head for a little bit, right? Instead of being fearful, what can I do? And I told myself, I'm like, okay.
True story. A lot of people who suffer from anxiety, they were able to get back to life during COVID. Because I couldn't get dynamics. Because during those people, because I watch interviews a lot.
Yeah.
So those people said during the COVID, they finally got the courage, like, fuck it. It is what it is. So when the pandemic was about kind of like slowing down,
Yeah.
they can't wait to get out. And
Sure.
those are the people that are suffering from depression, anxiety, like, oh, they stay at home all day, they don't want to talk to people, but they can't wait for the pandemic to slow down or for the government to reopen and for them to get out. And many of them, that was how they were able to get out of anxiety and depression,
Yeah.
It's
true. It's true. And I'm going to tell you what as well.
Hello.
I remember one thing that I did that really, really helped me snap out of the feeling of sadness, of being anxious about the future. Haha, little hoverboard.
So if you don't mind me asking, what were you fearful about the future? Because the government is shutting down, people are dying. You're not even scared of, okay, if you was gonna catch COVID or
No,
you still thinking
was-
about future?
I was honestly, I just wanted to go outside. I just wanted to go outside.
But
I
you
wanted
could
to
take a
explore.
walk.
There's that, but also at the same time, it was under the instruction of my parents. They were like, don't even take the
Try.
time to walk outside for 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Legitimately, TM, when I walked outside
Yeah.
and I saw how beautiful these trees were
Where?
and how green they were,
Where?
and I breathed in the air.
Wow.
I had tears coming down from my eyes, bro. No joke.
Wow.
Legitimately.
Wow.
Oh, we could walk back in this direction, by the
Okay.
way. So this is the handball court,
Okay.
random segue, and this is the basketball court here.
Okay.
But anyways, I remember what I ended up doing
Yeah.
was I told myself, I'm like, what can I do to make sure that people feel, what can I do to get out of my own head?
Mm-hmm.
And for me, the best thing was helping people.
Okay. Yeah, a lot of people say that too. Yeah.
And I remember during the time of COVID, from April 2020 to August of 2020,
Yeah.
during those 4 months, I told myself I would dedicate every single day from 12 p.m. to 9 p.m. And I would set up like free 45-minute sessions just to help people.
Oh.
And a lot of people have told me, oh, Chris, like
From
this is
12 p.m. to 9 p.m.
every
So
single
where
day.
did you go?
No, I was just in my apartment. I was doing it via Zoom or
Zoom.
phone
Okay.
call.
Okay. Phone calls. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
But believe it or not, that was the biggest therapy for me,
For you.
helping others.
Wow.
Because you
See,
learn so much
so
about
much from
yourself
people. Yep.
and
Yes, you
about
see-
others.
You see what we were saying? You're trying to help people, but in the process you get help, or you were able to snap out of depression or anxiety.
Yeah, and you know, in that process too,
Yeah.
not only was I able to snap out of it in that moment, I was able to connect with the most amount of people on
People.
LinkedIn
Wow.
that I've ever connected with.
Wow.
And it was those same people
Yeah.
that after COVID was over,
That got you the job. Your first job.
not my first job. I got my first job beforehand, but when I wanted to make mentorship like my side business,
Okay.
they helped recommended me clients.
Wow. That sounds great.
So
Sounds great, man.
one thing about life is this is, in my opinion, your network is your network.
Network. Yeah.
It's who you know.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not the money. You know,
And-
sometimes the phone calls. That's one of the things I'm trying to work on right now. Because sometimes if you have the money, it's only you that have the money in your pocket. You know.
Yeah.
And sometimes you only have the money in your pocket, but you don't have it in your head. But if you have the network, like I was listening to one interview the other day, right? They say anytime two people meet, they create another entity. Did you
Yeah.
get what I'm trying to say? Because your idea plus my idea will create
something.
a different entity.
Exactly.
You understand? And in
Yeah.
the process, you go with that entity, and I will go with that entity too.
Yeah.
So it's like you're going on with it, 1.5 of you, and 1.5 of me.
Yeah.
You understand? But
And we
some
create
peop-
something beautiful.
beautiful. And that's how they said. That's how all these cell phone, vehicles, cars, private jet, airplane that we enjoy today. So that's how they were created.
And also another thing too. One thing that I'm gonna tell you, and I think this may be even a separate topic for a different time.
Okay.
And I've been learning a lot about it lately.
Okay.
A lot of people, when we're young, when we're kids, we have a very, very, very big imagination.
Of course.
You know, we believe in
I'm gonna let you finish.
fucking
Fairy tale, anything
flying
can happen.
unicorns,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
Yeah. Yeah.
But as we grow up,
Older,
right,
yeah.
we mature, we have
What
the
do you- what
stresses
do you-
of life.
What do you think make that happen to us?
About a dullness in imagination.
Yeah, like, you know, the older you get, the less imagination you have.
I would say this.
I'm not saying everybody, but to majority of the people. But for me,
I would say people don't make this. This is the thing. Life can get busy, and sometimes
yeah,
life can get busy. And what do I mean by that? I mean that, you know, sometimes you have a family member that has health issues. Sometimes you're going through stress.
Yeah.
Sometimes you are, you know, dealing with something personal, like
Yeah.
a heartbreak or whatever the case is.
Yeah.
You know, an abusive relationship, trauma, whatever the case is, right? And in the process, our imagination either numbs and dulls or it becomes negative, right?
okay,
I would say taking the time each and every single day for 5 to 10 minutes to visualize a world that you imagine seeing or visualize an idea,
yeah,
that's so powerful. Because I'm gonna tell you one thing. As cliche as it sounds, and I've personally experienced it.
wow. So in what sense? How do you experience it? How?
So like, I've experienced life from two different angles, from an area of hope
Okay.
and an area of fear.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tell
Wait,
you,
how did you get to that point? Did you get to like a rock bottom for you to experience that? Because regular people don't experience that. You have to be through something. Because there's one thing I read the other day. So they said for you to get to that point that you're talking about,
yeah,
you said that you face situations which is more or less like a life and death situation.
okay,
Number 2 is through reading. Number 3 is through traveling.
yeah. So I would say it was definitely.
So which one was yours?
It wasn't a life-death situation, but I felt like it was.
Wow.
Almost, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you one thing. Your imagination, what you visualize, what you think and visualize and believe wholeheartedly becomes your reality.
Reality, yeah.
It becomes your reality. If you think people are looking at you some type of way, then they're gonna be looking at you some type of way and you're gonna be paranoid. If you think that, you know,
But let me ask you
everyone
this.
is out there to
wasn't-
serve you.
Wait, you wasn't like this when I know you
What?
at Travelex.
What do you mean?
You was bold as fuck.
Oh, bold?
Yeah.
Of course, I'm still bold.
Yeah, but like, what happened within that time that you experienced this fear?
Well, there was, I would say there was a lot of things. But
Okay.
if you want, let's order food first. Treat on me.
What do you think I can't eat from here?
Huh?
Because I don't eat all this.
Oh, you don't?
No.
What do you eat?
Let's just get chips.
There's some stuff here up on the menu as well.
No, just harder yours. Yeah.
Wait, what do you want? Do you want pizza?
No.
Chicken?
Do you have pizza?
We could go down on hillside for pizza.
No. Wait, harder. I don't want to go too far because, you know, we're at park so that I can easily go back and...
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wings.